Hi, Arcfieldweather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Tuesday morning, February 15th. A very cold start to the day here in the I-95 corridor region. Many of the suburban locations to the north and west of D.C., Philadelphia, New York City are way down in the teens as we begin the day on Tuesday. Even saw a report of 10 degrees of Pottstown, Pennsylvania, to the north and west of Philadelphia. But there will be a full day of sunshine. That should boost afternoon temperatures into the 30s. D.C., Philadelphia, New York City. It turns even milder on Wednesday, and then the real surge in temperatures will come later Thursday into Thursday night, just ahead of the next strong cold front. That cold front will bring numerous showers to the I-95 corridor region, throughout the Mid-Atlantic region, the northeast U.S., maybe some heavy rain, and maybe even a thunderstorm or two. And I'm pretty concerned about the possibility of some strong winds associated with its frontal patches. Thursday night time frame for D.C., Philadelphia, New York City metro regions, and all surrounding suburban areas. Again, the Thursday night time frame, have to watch out for strong, potentially damaging wind gusts, and we'll focus in on that upcoming event. First, I wanted to start off just to show something here at the home page of arcfieldweather.com. If you go to the home page right now at arcfieldweather.com and scroll all the way down at the bottom of the home page, just wanted to point out here and give a bit of thanks. Arcfield Weather has been ranked, first of all, as one of the top 100 weather websites from around the world by feedspot.com, and also the YouTube channel, Arcfield Weather, has been ranked as one of the top 70 weather YouTube channels from around the world. Right now ranked 37th out of 70 YouTube channels. Wanted to express my gratitude and say thanks for your support. Certainly is greatly appreciated. Again, if you want to look at the rest of those websites or YouTube channels, just click on from the homepage of arcfieldweather.com. Again, thanks for your support. Well, let's start off by looking at the 0Z run of the GFS and just looking at the 850 millibar temperature anomalies. There's a lot of talk out there that winter is over. We have certainly a surge of warmth coming on Thursday, and there's absolutely a sign of a big warm-up by the middle part of next week. But there's no way I would say winter is over. There are certainly more cold air outbreaks, and we'll kind of get a flavor of that here by going forward in time for the next couple of weeks using the 0Z run of the GFS. We talked a few days ago about some teleconnection indices in the Pacific Ocean that absolutely indicated that although we may have some warm surges here this week and next week, there certainly are some more signs of cold air outbreaks to make it all the way from Canada into the central and eastern U.S. A lot of times when you're in an overall cold weather pattern, as we certainly have been since early January in the Mid-Atlantic region, in the northeast U.S., sometimes a warm-up, a significant warm-up down the road just tends to fade away or disappear as you get closer and closer to the event. Again, that's when you're in a cold weather pattern. Sometimes what looks like could be a persistent warm-up doesn't actually turn out that way. And again, that could be the case here. We're certainly seeing some signs of a colder week towards the end of February into the beginning part of March. Again, we do have a warm-up, a brief warm-up this Thursday and likely next Wednesday and Thursday, but cannot rule out more cold air outbreaks. Starting off the day, again, here Tuesday, February 15th, temperatures way below normal for the middle part of February. Again, most suburban areas in the I-95 corridor starting off the day way down in the teens. One of the coldest mornings of the winter season so far. Now, we will have plenty of sunshine, boosting temperatures up to the 30s later today in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, and then it turns even warmer on Wednesday, well up into the 70s. This is the Wednesday afternoon forecast map, actually Wednesday evening forecast map of the 850 millibar temperature anomalies. There'll be a southwesterly flow of air developing later tomorrow, especially into the day on Thursday in the eastern U.S. And again, that will boost temperatures into the 40s tomorrow afternoon in D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, and then to 60 plus degrees by Thursday afternoon. Let's move forward. And here we go by Thursday afternoon. That'll be the warmest day of the week ahead of the next strong cold front. You certainly can see the delineation here between colder than normal air to the north and west and warmer than normal air to the south and east. That's your frontal location right here as of Thursday early afternoon. The winds will become increasingly strong later Thursday and especially Thursday night to accompany the warm-up. Be numerous showers moving into the Mid-Atlantic region, the northeast U.S., maybe even a thunderstorm or two, and certainly some of the rain can be briefly heavy at times. That frontal system does sweep on through, and we get moderately chilly, I would say, moderately chilly here on Friday, considerably colder than it will be on Thursday afternoon, but moderately chilly on Friday. That moderate chill continues into the upcoming weekend. Here we are Saturday, and then on Sunday, and look at by Sunday morning, we're starting to get quite a bit warmer here over the middle part of the nation, and that warm air will surge and expand in the eastern half of the nation by the time we get to the middle of next week. This is Tuesday morning, way above normal, stretches from Texas all the way to New England here at the 850 millibar level, and certainly down at the ground level as well. And it gets even more exaggerated by the time we get to Wednesday morning. Look at this. Next Wednesday, the eastern half of the nation, way above normal temperatures. But if you look upstream, another cold air mass on its heels. So this indeed looks like a dramatic warm-up, but it may only be a 2 or 3 day affair. Cannot say cold air outbreaks are done for the eastern U.S. Certainly not the way it looks right now. This is Thursday morning, probably holding on to some very mild conditions along the eastern seaboard next Thursday. So again, it looks like next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're talking a week ahead of time right now, another surge in temperatures, but it turns colder after that. And watch what happens here. Here we are now, Friday, February 25th, and once we turn colder at that point, according to this model run, and other models tend to agree, and the teleconnection indices tend to agree, we have additional cold air outbreaks to look forward to as we end the month of February. This is the last day of the month of February and going into early March. Here we are, March 1st, Tuesday, March 1st. This is way ahead of time now. We're all in the speculation phase here. Just wanted to point out, certainly, winter is not over for the eastern half of the nation. Well, let's now look at the surface forecast maps. Arctic air still in complete control as we begin the day here on Tuesday morning in the Mid-Atlantic region, in the northeast U.S. In fact, this is one of the coldest mornings of the winter season so far. Again, I saw a 10-degree reading a little while ago in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, about 25 miles to the northwest of Philadelphia. High pressure in control. We will have a full day of sunshine and very little in the way of winds. This afternoon, temperatures should be boosted up into the 30s. D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, after that very, very cold start to the day. Another cold night tonight, but look what happens by the time we get into midday on Wednesday. You can tell by the isobar pattern here. Winds flow clockwise around high pressure systems. So here's your high right here. And a clockwise flow of air will bring a southwesterly flow in the lower levels of the atmosphere by Wednesday afternoon. A surging warmth in the Ohio Valley, and some of that warmth begins to be felt along the Atlantic seaboard tomorrow afternoon. Again, 30s this afternoon, but well up in the 40s tomorrow afternoon, and it gets even warmer by the time we move into the day on Thursday. Now here we are, the Thursday morning forecast map here. So first of all, southwesterly flow continues in the Mid-Atlantic region, in the northeast U.S. Again, high temperatures Thursday, probably 60 to 65 degrees. D.C., Philadelphia, New York City, ahead of the strong cold front. But right here, Canadian high pressure with cold air on the heels of that cold frontal system, and a strong storm developing. Looks like another snow event for the Midwest. Places like Chicago and Detroit could get a significant snowstorm out of this. Let's move forward in time here. Look at this snow event here across Missouri and Kansas into Iowa here. Again, rain, showers, thunderstorms ahead of it on the warm side, the warm sector of that cold front. This is the Thursday afternoon forecast map. Rain is liable to hold off in the I-95 corridor region until very late in the day on Thursday, and it especially comes in for Thursday night. But again, getting increasingly strong winds here ahead of the front, and potential damaging wind gusts Thursday night time frame. Parts of the Mid-Atlantic region, northeast U.S. We'll have to closely monitor that threat as we get closer to the event time. But again, a significant snowstorm headed for Chicago, probably into Madison and Milwaukee, and then into Detroit. But meanwhile, strong winds and very mild ahead of the front late Thursday night, with numerous showers, maybe even embedded thunderstorm. Could even be severe weather we'll have to watch for in parts of the southeastern part of the nation, maybe even interior western part of the Mid-Atlantic region late Thursday night. And that front finally slides on through late Thursday night going to early Friday morning across the I-95 corridor region, and that ushers in some moderately cold air for Friday, and that moderate chill will continue into the weekend. Here we are on Saturday again. Moderately chilly weather coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, following a surge in temperatures on Thursday, but it'll be a brief warm-up, maybe dramatic but brief, and that warm-up will come with numerous showers, maybe a thunderstorm, and increasingly strong winds on Thursday. Could become potentially damaging wind gusts on Thursday night. That's it for now. For ArcfieldWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.